Fast and Furious, man. I didn't expect that to take me down a rabbit hole to watch a movie that's only tangentially related to the franchise. I'm no completionist. I mean, I've still got a whole bunch of James Bond movies to review, and I don't know, I've got an ever-expanding list of movies to watch, but this jumped out at me. I'd never heard of it before, knew nothing about it, and I thought, why not? So Better Luck Tomorrow is a 2002 coming-of-age story, also crime drama, set in high school, or about a bunch of high school kids who are really smart, like really fucking smart, but bored. They're just bored of their day-to-day lives and all the pressures of everyday lives, and they decide just to do like petty crimes and things like that, and things just escalate from there. The only connection to the Fast and Furious is, well, in one scene, someone says the words, "This is going to be Fast and Furious." And of course, you've got Han Lee, played by Sung Kang, who makes his first appearance in those movies, of course, in Tokyo Drift and some of the other ones. And he's sort of like the Han Lee that you get in those movies. He's kind of chill. He doesn't talk much. When he does, people listen. Of course, he's a lot younger and immature and more prone to violence and things like that. But there's your connection. It's pretty much his origin story, I guess, as to how he gets into crimes and stuff. There aren't a couple of cool colours here and there, but no one talks about them, looks under the hood, gives me some jargon or whatever. It's not about that. The movie is about these 4 or 5 Asian American teenagers as they live life to the excess and how things get out of hand from that. I'll say there's one cameo that made me chuckle, and it's got the Leave It to Beaver dude as a school teacher for one scene. Another interesting fact that I found out about this movie is it was kind of rescued from not being finished by MC Hammer, of all people. I'm like, cool, awesome. And oh man, I don't really want to spoil this. I did not know what to expect. I thought it would be a bit more crimey, oriented, a bit more violent. I thought it would be that kind of thing, but instead I've got this really amazing character piece. We follow these 4 or 5 Asian American boys as they're growing up, and they're like just into some stuff that starts off small and petty and just kind of builds and builds until things come to a pretty dark end. But what I felt watching this movie is I loved it does all this in like 1 hour and 39 minutes. It felt like in a good way, it felt like a 2.5 hour movie, because I felt like I knew all the characters and their motivations. They felt kind of real to me, like living, breathing people. It was wonderfully acted, well written, great dialogue. Yeah, they're a little older than they're playing. They're playing 16, 17-year-olds, but that's every movie, so who cares? But the acting and stuff makes it feel like they are that age. Like, I know it's kind of stupid, but boys will sometimes like go, "Hey man, how's it going?" Punch them in the arm and all that kind of stuff. So there is that kind of juvenile stuff about it. But it's a smart movie. It's engaging. I didn't want it to end, and I thought it was fucking cool. But it does do one thing that annoys me. One, the movie starts off with something interesting happening, and then it cuts to 4 months prior. I'm just like, fucking just start the movie 4 months prior. Let it all be a surprise, because then I know where it's kind of going. They do play with that a little bit, and I won't tell you how, but it still bugged the shit out of me, because you know everything's going to lead up to that moment. I'm just like, don't do that. I'd rather it be a surprise and all this tension and stuff. I say that all the time, but this movie's delightful. I'm surprised it's related to the Fast and Furious movies, because it's good. That's a 9, by the way. It's a really bad looking 9. Oh, and that's a 10. That's a 1. I got bad handwriting. I got a doctor's handwriting, but yeah, it just is what that is. So yeah, what a gem. As much as I loved this movie in 2021, had I seen this when it came out in 2002, I think I would have loved it that little bit more. Yeah, it's a movie I'm going to recommend to people. I can't really believe that it's directed by the same guy who does a lot of these Fast and Furious movies. No offense to him, but I'd rather he made more movies like this. And if he has more movies like this, I'm going to check him out. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the Fast stuff, but I might check out some of his non-Fast movies because man, if this one's any indication, they should be quite watchable. I'm going to be in for a treat. So yeah, watch Better Luck Tomorrow. It's a surprise. There aren't many movies like this, and if they are, they're just full of white people. I've seen fucking million movies with white people. So this was a great angle for a high school drama. The characters are rich and interesting, and it's just fantastic. Just fucking watch the movie. Give me a like, dislike, share, and subscribe. All that stuff. And give Keisha a chance.